Here we go, folks. Parade is starting. The sister city. One of a few cities here in America with a sister city program with Taiwan. There is our lovely Judy Man. Yeah, going. She has put a lot of work into the sister city program, like a lot of other stuff. So ask her about it more if you want to know more. I'll be attending a invitation only event tonight dealing with sister cities, so I'll have some pictures and video of that. Just you know, it's important to come out and support community events like this, folks. You saw me when I lived in Brownsville pushing their events and elsewhere, because, you know, the way that we rebuild our community in America is to basically take part in these events. You know, not only do we have to start voting more regularly and showing up at different community meetings on important topics, it's coming out and supporting fun events like this, real easy, or fundraisers for community centers, stuff like that. Who doesn't want to come and have fun or get a reasonably priced meal at a you know, at a community dinner? So anyway, glad that the parade ended up with so many people, especially for a cold February day. Looks like the tradition of no rain has taken place yet once again. So the fortune of Bok Kai has fallen upon us again. Looks like they're getting down the timing on the walking. I was thinking about grabbing the pillows, extra pillows from storage that are already kind of dirty from riding in the back of the U-Haul.
Sit on it.
Yeah, but it was too much work to get to it in the storage.
Grab the one off the couch.
Sorry for the delay on the parade, folks. I don't run the show, but you get to people watch with us, so maybe that'll be exciting. Maybe you'll see somebody you know. Right over there, that yellow house is an old mortuary going back to a long time ago. That's the Lip and Sullivan Memorial Chapel. That thing goes way back, and I believe I heard it was actually moved to this location from somewhere over off East Street. Right over here is the Mary Aaron Memorial Museum, survivor of the Donner Party. Rumors are that syphilis took her and Mr. Kovalot also, who she married. The town is named after her. It's hush hush on that. They don't like you to talk about cannibalism or, you know, gold rush, you know, brothels or anything like that, you know. But it's our real history, and I think it's more entertaining than hearing about how Madam Ann Davis was a good person who handed out lots of food to the community, which is important, it's true, but she never could have done that hadn't she not been a madam with the longest lasting legally licensed brothel in California, the Silver Dollar Saloon now. So anyway, it's important to preserve our history, just like this parade, you know, and the Bok Kai temple that we have our Chinese American community to thank, who built a lot of the railroads and stuff that the Irish and the Italian and the other you know, immigrants didn't know how to do. So, you know, it's important to remember all of our collective history, even if some people are related to old thugs, bandits, whores, etc., etc. Doesn't bother me that, you know, it's our local history, but I guess some of the highfalutin people don't want it remembered that their families were cannibals to survive, or, you know, maybe have a colorful background. Here we are. Looks like ROTC. There's some faces, maybe some of you watching are parents of these young men and women. Oh, something I'm familiar with. Backhoe. Does not look like it's an extend-a-hoe, but it's a Caterpillar. Oh, look at that, 420. For those of you cannabis enthusiasts, that is the cannabis-friendly backhoe model from Caterpillar, apparently. First piece of equipment I ever operated, I must have been about 4 years old. It was a John Deere 4B, roughly about the size of that Caterpillar there. Did a pretty good job digging it. It did not have a thumb on it, like that excavator. No, my Uncle Barron let me operate a backhoe on a septic tank job when I was like a little kid.
Really?
I grew up on a ranch. I've got one of the last classic American upbringing. 4 or 5, yeah, it was before I started kindergarten.
That's cool.
Well, that's how most of us hill kids learn to drive, is on tractors and stuff like that. Come on. Child labor never ended. It just, you know. Oh, look at that. Here we go. It's the city council thing. We got Butter Cavoli there, and I can't tell who's on the other side, but my guess is Hudson by the frame. Will we get rid of him this coming election? That is the question. Oh no, it's Mr. Gillicrest. Look at that. That is one of the few people who doesn't consider us a number that holds public office, ladies and gentlemen.
Where's he at?
He's on the other side. See, there he is right there in the front.
Standing up?
Yeah. Councilman Gillicrest. This is who we want to run against Don Blazer, ladies. And I think that's him. Maybe it's not him. Is that him? I don't know who it is, ladies and gentlemen. I can't tell if that's him or not. Orange beanie isn't what I've seen him in, but it looks like it is him. Anyway, whether it's Stewart or not, that's who we want to run for supervisor. I don't know if he wants it, folks. He's kind of singled out like Charlie Matthews and Seth Furr were at the beginning on their tenure on the water board. They don't seem to put him on many ad hoc committees and keep him only knowing so much because he actually gives a shit, you know, and isn't in there just to because he bankrupted businesses like that individual there. Oh, it is Stewart. Yeah, there we go. So, you know, no bankrupted business, didn't get fired from the fire department before running. You know, there's a lot of benefits to that. I can tell you when people called me up asking to support Mayor Chris Branscombe and Stewart, my first question was, oh great, are these two oligarchy people who, you know, basically failed at everything else and now they need a side hustle and their eventual goal is to be a supervisor because they burned through their trust fund? And I was happy to find out that Chris was an attorney and actually helped people start businesses, and Stewart was a very successful business person that started out here, had a successful business down in the big city, and then came back to make right. And he seems to have the spirit that we do more than most of our local politicians. So I don't know how things are going to end up with Chris. I'm definitely happy with him compared to Mayor Ricky and that debacle, but that's the one to watch, folks. We're not a number to him, and that's rare. We'll see how he gets after another term of whatever he runs. You know, I've never hardly seen anybody make it more than 2 terms and stay decent. We have high hopes. Charlie Matthews has done it. We have high hopes for Seth Furr, and we have high hopes for Mr. John Messick, you know. And yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I definitely think Stewart here has it in him to not lose his soul after 2 terms. So little by little, folks, we just keep plugging away at it. Little by little. The more we get out that don't do what we want, and the more we get in who've got heart and compassion and, you know, a brain for business or at least success, the better off we are. I mean, I hate to say it, but before I became disabled all those years ago, I did more as a 20-something-year-old kid than a lot of these adults we have in public office now. So, you know, obviously it's not like it's hard to do more. You just gotta stay out of the bars and keep your mistresses limited or not at all. And anyway, enjoy the parade, folks. It's enough political BS. Oh, look at that antique fire engine. I want to say they had the steam going on it last year. Maybe that was a different one, though. No. That must be for doing some river bottom work or something. I don't know what the purpose that thing would have down here in Marysville. Maybe they also use it when they get sent to bigger fires, helping us in the hills before problems. Oh, my hand's freezing. Time to switch hands and maybe warm this one up. Over here, we've got a lot more stuff lined up for you. Over here, some more lineup. Oh, Girl Scouts. Damn it. They didn't come over here and sell me cookies. Lincoln representing here. Lincoln Elementary School. Oh, Lincoln, that must be Lincoln Road. Duh. buy their cookies. God bless the teachers and parents that put up with them and brought them here to take part in the parade, you know. I'm sure getting them out on a Saturday early and away from, well, they probably don't have cartoons anymore. Whatever they do on Saturday normally, though. Here representing, that's awesome. And we've got Red Phoenix Rising. That must be some sort of charter school. I don't know, maybe you guys know about it. Only kid I got makes her presence in videos sometime, and that's the dog, so I don't really know much about these schools. Just glad they're back in where the kids can learn and you know, see each other's faces and maybe try to get back to normal after the last few years before the nuclear holocaust. I mean, never mind. Keeping it light, folks, keeping it light. See all those Corvettes lined up, or parked out front here earlier. Yuba County Board of Supervisors. Well, I'm glad to see Don Blazer could show up. Doesn't look like anybody else is in the ride. I know Messick did the 5K run. Funny story, I was at Constitution Day. Oh, there we go. There's Andy and Seth and some others, yeah. Well, we'll save that story. Somebody should tell Andy, as a Marine who got Costco in, he should be in the back of the truck, you know. I know he's tough. He stayed in for years, despite 2 recall efforts and some other stuff. He should be tough enough to ride in the back. Wear a beanie over that bald head, Andy. Get in the back. Hoorah.
Is that Messick?
Where?
Down there.
Oh, yeah, there's John. Ah, there's Supervisor Messick there, like a pro out and about. Looks like he's with Yuba Water Agency. Yeah. Ran the 5K. I gotta say, District 5, you wouldn't have got that out of me. So, you know, good for you. John can run. Really impressed with John. He ended up taking the ball and run with it before he even got elected or put into place as supervisor. Stood up, helped us fix water problems at North Yuba. Water's going to be flowing to the farmers that kept us going during the pandemic and probably during the upcoming impending doom that we're facing economically and with food shortages again. So good job, John. And he stood up and, you know, he supported a fellowship of Friends candidate, Marika, who's a pretty decent individual in my opinion, and Alton, who, you know, hasn't burned the place down yet or been too crazy. Otherwise, at least I haven't heard it. Here is the oh, I can't remember her name, but she basically is the parade queen, or whatever you want to call that. I don't know what the technical term is because I don't have the documentation in front of me, or maybe that's her, Miss SNG, Miss, yeah. I don't know what's going on, folks. Anyway, some pretty Asian ladies in Corvettes, you know, basically representing nicely. Yeah, here we go. They're tough, babe. Pain is beauty. Remember that. These are the same women's from generations before them that would bind their feet, you know, and do different things to for beauty. So a little cold is nothing compared to what they're used to. Lyndhurst colors. It might be Lyndhurst, I don't know. It could be another school. As I said, I don't know schools, so. Oh, look at those classic cars over there getting ready to come. Can't wait to check those out a little bit better in the car show tomorrow. I'm sure some of them will be there. Well, we're already almost 21 minutes into this. I'm glad I've got Comcast. Resisting the urge to punch it in these Corvettes, I'm sure I would be. Got quite a few entries in the parade this year. I'm impressed. Oh, should have worn gloves. Yes. You should just switch hands again. You know, I'm trying not to complain, folks, but it's pretty slow here on the rolling down the road. I say we put the Corvettes in front next time and the walking people in the back. Maybe that's just me. We're having fun, folks, but having my hands holding the phone, I don't normally get cold. Many of you seen me live in Brownsville, and even here in Marysville I go around in shorts, but it's mighty cold on the hands. Definitely a day to have gloves or pocket warmers or not be holding a phone, freezing your hands off. C8 bar. Like to tell me what charter school or school band this is in the comments, that would be great. Sure others would like to know. Where's the trumpet at? Kid ain't even playing it. Well, what do I know? Oh, look at that, we got Footer Yuba 4-H coming up. A little classic F250 or 350 flatbed. Like it's got the 460, which you may not know is gas or diesel. It doesn't matter if you're going 8 miles an hour or 80 miles an hour, it burns the same amount of fuel. Good rides though. Oh, looks like it's got the Power Stroke. Definitely burned a lot of diesel. Ugh. It did go faster. It's because the walking people were in back and the cars were in front, I think. And I think there was also less entries. What?
The guy says going home.
Yeah. Looks like we got more 4-H. This is Hallwood 4-H, maybe? I think that's the only thing I can spot out in the sign there. Yep, Hallwood 4-H. It's like...
Oh, you brought my coffee.
Oh, my hands are freezing. They never get cold if I'm moving, but just sitting here, they're freezing, man. Oh, I know how to warm them. Put them in with your pocket. There we go. There we go.
There we go.
PG version, I guess.
Yeah. We do have to keep it a little peachy.
Kids handing out kids candy. How nice. Remember to give them plenty of vitamin D, I believe it is. It's an anti-inflammatory and also known to prevent diabetes, according to some new studies. Pretty fascinating. Take your vitamins, folks. Eat your Wheaties. I mean Wheaties. Excuse me. If you're an adult, make sure to eat your dietary supplement cannabis. Near City Council. How many of them are in there? Oh, 5. So 4 out of 5 of these clowns hired smart marketing, aka crystal meth marketing, for their campaigns, and then want to hand that smart marketing, you know, a little under $250,000 to push a sales tax. So You know, it just goes to show people how some things never change. I guess smart marketing lost about a $10,000 a month account on North Yuba, and you know, definitely a talented individual, but if you want to run that much stuff around here and sit on committees of different businesses that you advertise for and corner the bulk mail market and the business donation market with, you know, antiquated tactics, well, you know, it's going to lead to bad publicity sometimes. So, remember, folks, if they're taking all that money to pay no matter what marketing firm it is, $30,000, $40,000 a campaign, they've already sold you out. When I run for city council and or supervisor here in Marysville, the logistics are different here. I won't be taking a dime from anybody. I'll be going door to door, and that's what these guys should be able to do, because it's not like it's District 5 where you can't walk the whole thing. You can walk Marysville and Yuba City pretty easy and not have to sell the voters out to win. Yuba County Sheriff. Got a few cars in it. They're going side by side in the exploders. And then it looks like we either got an exploder or a whatever the next step is. They look too small to be that obscure expedition, but maybe I'm wrong. County Sheriff Search and Rescue. Oh, look, they got, what is that, a blue Myrtle Border Collie for Search and Rescue? That's pretty cool. Border Collies are definitely a superior dog. It looks like a teddy bear strapped to his back, or a bunny or something. There, let's zoom in for We the People. Now, we all know dogs are good. Look at how cute. Just hauling out the bunny. No, I want a smooth coat, the short-haired. No, no. Do you want to brush a dog every day?
No.
Yeah. Do you want to dig out stuff out of its fur, like the burrs and stuff, like in your mom's dog? Me neither.
Yeah.
Nor do I want a vet bill with foxtails, because, you know, they weren't as easy to see.
Get groomed all the time.
No. I'm good. I'm good. Friends of Marysville Bok Kai Temple. Now here's the people who work their butt off keeping that place going, volunteering for free. Another great thing you can do to help the community, folks, volunteer. You know, it's not all, that's how I started out years ago, and then I became the mouth of Yuba County by accident, believe it or not. So, used to just call it being a man when I was a kid growing up, you know, standing for what's right and speaking up at injustice and stuff. But now it's some sort of unique thing, sadly, that some of us are blessed and or cursed with. Other than that, a pretty car. What is that? What is this blue car? Let me know in the bleep bloop that in the comments. I think it could be a Cadillac, or I don't know, man. Look, it's like it's got the rollback soft top in the middle. Order of so we still got all of that, folks, all of that, and I think this side street over here they finally cleared out. Oh, know what I need? Some warm like peach or blackberry brandy. That's what I need. A nip.
Oh wow, look at that dress.
Yeah. I wonder if those are the I don't know what they are. Rainbow gets girls ready for live, number 10. I don't know what that is, folks. But it looks like they got some fancy dresses and suits and stuff.
It's girls ready.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Something to Google later. Like I said, I got no idea about the kid stuff. You want to know about farm animals and dogs, you ask me. Anything to do with kids, I just know they're disgusting. That's all I know. Oh, look, a cute dog in the parade. No. Seriously, the children are our future, so, you know, tolerate the little snot wiping, snot bubble nosed kids. They're your future president. In fact, one of them still thinks that stuff is pretty cool. Who's our current president, you know? At least these kids don't wear diapers. So, anyway, I wish we could say the same for our poor president. Oh, folks, just pray he goes into sleep. The same with the VP. That's all we can hope for to save off nuclear holocaust. Look up that webpage, babe. You got your phone on you. Yeah. GoRainbow.org. Got Napoleon here or something going on there.
Rainbow.org.
GoRainbow.org. Oh, looks like we got Wheatland High School here, maybe. Imagine that's what the giant W is. But those kids are freezing their hands off there. Hopefully they can work on their instruments. GoRainbow.org. What is Rainbow Girls? International Order of Rainbow Girls. The International Order of Rainbow Girls. Oh, it's for Masonic Youth. Well, that explains the fancy attire. Goes to show you, I guess those are the future, what do they call those? Eastern Stars, perhaps? Oh, look at that. We got the rabbit. I don't know who that is riding around in it, but it's a pretty good dragony, Chinese looking rabbit. Now that's something I could do, folks. I could definitely pull a cart. I'm like an ox. Maybe I'll volunteer for that job next year. I did push at Amazon totes roughly 25 to 40 miles a night, depending upon whether or not it was a 10-hour day or a 12-hour day. So that should be fun. I can go a lot faster than that. Probably scare the shit out of the riders, sadly. But it'd be funny and entertaining. Royal Court, Dakota Dickinson, Kaylee Vincent, and Ashley Vincent. Yeah. Well, whoever they are, they're good looking in some good looking SUVs. Got pretty smiles and crowns on their heads. What is this, Miss Yuba Sutter? There you go. Remember they used to have announcers at this stuff, telling you what every float was and stuff. Maybe I'll get a schedule next year and do that for the video next year. Did I give you your phone back?
Yeah.
Good. We got dogs sniffing different stuff.
Come on.
I believe that was a Grand Pyrenees. They always want to do their own thing. That's why they're great shepherds. You just kind of let them out there and they do their own thing, and you can easily take down a wolf and stuff like that. Decline. We got Ampla Health representing here. Our favorite kind of people, dog. Yeah, he's all, those people got the right idea. They're sitting. That old dog just wanted to sit down and get pets. It's like we got the color guard circling back around to go home. At least I think that's what they're called. Well, looks like we got the Chinese Benevolent Association of Stockton. Oh, look at that. Got the Chinese community from Stockton coming up here. That's cool. Oh, and they've also got a dragon on sticks. Little known fact, I actually slayed every dragon in Dragon Age Inquisition. Not once, but twice. Little did I know my Fallout video game experience would prepare me for the presidency of Joe Biden and possible a nuclear holocaust. Good news, good news. I'm in Marysville. Being strategic target number 2, I'll probably end up a shadow on the ground with a lot of you, so better shadow on the ground than ghoulification, remember folks. It's not fun to have your nose fall off. Oh, freezing my hands off.
Put your hand in my pocket.
I gotta switch hands. It's this hand that I've been holding on to for a while. It's cold. Oh, my pockets are warmer than yours anyway. Oh, it's a beautiful morning and afternoon, folks. It's actually not raining and it's pretty nice, but God bless it with this little wind chill and the phone acting as a what do they call that? What do they call it? Insulator. As a conductor of the cold. It's just know I'm sacrificing when I could be in a nice warm bed like a lot of you and a lot of these people could, and thank for them for being out. I'm sure their hands are freezing, but if you look, most of them, unlike yours truly, were smart enough to wear gloves. Amateur status. Amateur status. Oh, that's Gordon, Tom's daughter, it looks like. Oh, there you go.
The girls wearing the Confederate flag, aren't you?
Hey, it's the rebel flag, #1, and it looks like that thing was a hand-me-down, and it's alright. Well, babe, you're up here in NorCal. This isn't Sacramento or the Bay Area, so that's pretty prevalent, actually. I take it that means if I get rich and I buy a Dodge Charger and it's old and I got the General Lee, you're not gonna ride in it then?
No, no.
Because it's got a confetti, it's got that Rebel battle flag on it. Well, just remember that. Remember that. You don't get to ride in my General Lee muscle car if I ever get one. My license plate's gonna be FJB. Never mind the commentary coming from the lovely Rachel, folks. She also wouldn't let me put bullhorns on my Cadillac, which, you know, is a sin. Most of you may not know that, but it's a sin. Oh, yes, please. Thank you. Appreciate it. Look at that. We got Arby's Spencer's here handing out candy. Just what fat boys like me need. Yeah, right. We got candy. Oh. And a pen. Oh. We don't even know what these people... Oh, that must be Arby's Spencer's right there. Would you like the keys to go grab it?
Yeah.
All right.
My butt hurts too. Should I bring the pillow out here?
You can bring the pillow that is on the chair out there, you know, that goes on the couch. And grab a coat. Make sure you put the padlock back on the gate when you come out, though. Well, nobody wandering back there. Oh my goodness, folks, it is definitely getting a little chilly out here. Well, oh, they're still lining up way down here, folks. Way down here. This parade is long. It's been a grand entry of floats. Pretty impressive here. We still got all this to go to. Oh, say love. See, there's more volunteer stuff. Those people are great. They pick up homeless trash and basically other people's messes that sadly people you know, disrespectfully put places. Looks like that truck's named Miss Daisy. That's pretty good. Never seen a oh, what would that be, a 2-ton truck? I've never seen a 2-ton trash truck, but hey, gets the job done. Miss Daisy, pretty cool. 7,500, that might be a 3-ton. Oh, we got Kovalad Spirit Team. Oh, it's cold. that lion needs to eat some more meat. It's a little skinny. Fire department saving heroin addicts and putting out fires on a regular basis. And we got Sacramento area, what does that say? Something association. Yeah. Well, folks, I don't know what that is. The sign is not open at the bottom, so well, they got good music. Some lady bravely wearing a Komodo in this godforsaken wind chill. Yuba Sutter Fairgrounds. Looks like that's for the demolition derby, maybe. It's a pity. I hope they don't wreck it. I'd love a wagon like that. We got Pepsi representing. I don't know if you guys saw the study coming out of one of the major universities. It's posted straight out of Yuba. But if you're a young man and you're drinking Pepsi or Coke, it increases your testosterone and makes certain organs larger. So drink your Pepsi if you want, you know, testosterone. Then let's see, what do we have? Some sort of ballet studio or something, maybe? I don't know. It says Solana Studio or Solana Studio, I don't know. Oh, I think we got some honkers coming, or maybe they're the other kids from that River Valley school, whatever they are. Looks like we got the Freedom Car trying to enter the parade now. Well, they got the Darth Vader Star Wars theme going. I like that. Who doesn't like that? Serena Studio. That's what it is, folks. Here, baby, let me get the pillow so you can get under the rope easier. Thanks for bringing me a pillow for my ass. I appreciate it. No, I'm kidding. There you go. Seems like there's more than one perk to being fat. Other than my hands, I'm pretty warm, and unlike Rachel, I don't need a pillow to sit on. What? You gotta zip up? Look at all the people, folks. Had a great turnout today. All of us out here showing our community support. Thanks to all the people who put this on and put all the hard work on. Looks like the Chinese American community knows how to do it. They got people up here from all over. People showing up despite the cold weather. And this is probably the longest parade run I've ever seen, which means they had a record number of entries. It also looked like they had a record number of vendors here this year. Rachel and I got our rabbit shirts, so chicken quesadillas for lunch. Maybe. Thought it would be a nice warm meal. Oh my god, baby, freezing your ass off. Here, come in close. Let me move this shit. You can steal some of my body heat.
That wind.
Yeah. If you want, you could go grab the unicorn blanket that Katie uses. Where are your keys?
In my pocket.
Okay. You locked the padlock on the gate? Good job. What? Shivering, you know it'll help us if you had a hood to go on, but it's not, you know, never keep them on your jackets, you unzip them. Oh, for crying out loud. Yeah.
people to
Well, the parade is moving slower this year than I've ever seen before. Oh, it looks like maybe some lions are coming. No, some association. Oh my God, it's definitely time for these guys to get moving. Firecrackers. I smell marijuana. Yum. It's pretty good smoke. Whoever had that.
someone that passed by.
Yeah. Remember to support your local cannabis people. Oh. Alright, folks, it looks like we got some cars coming now, the classic cars. And got a couple of more people on foot. And then the dragon ought to be coming somewhere. Crazy tempted to ask the kids in the band if they want me to go up there and get the show moving quicker, but probably not my place because they would unanimously say yes, and then I'd have to go make an ass of myself more than usual. So we'll just sit here politely and switch hands on and off from which one we keep in our pocket and from not being blue. It's really not that bad, folks. It'd be better if I was up and moving. Sadly, we're sitting here trying to film a parade for you. But what do you say we walk this way and go see the rest of the parade and in the video that's now already an hour and 7 minutes long, and then we go inside and warm up.
Okay.
All right, folks, here we go.
The pillow.
Well, you're gonna have to take all of our shit in first, including the coffee cup.
Yeah.
So that is what you will have to do.
So that's what I go do?
Yes, and then we'll walk what's left of the parade for the video, and then we'll go warm up. Here, let me hand that stuff to you once you get through the rope. I'll be a gentleman as much as I can. Okay, there's your pillow. There's that. All right, folks. Here, I'll unlock it for you too, babe. No, I got them. Okay. I got both of our sunglasses. All right. Whoops. Standing in front of the oldest house in Marysville, formerly owned by Stephen J. Fielding. This one in front was built 1851, and the one behind it that I actually live in was built in 1850. So you can see there's a lower level here. Oh, nice. So as I was saying, this is the Stephen J. Fielding house. The original house he started out in is actually back here. And basically he ended up getting appointed by Abraham Lincoln. I can't remember the proper name for it, but basically he was the judge, jury, and executioner of Marysville. And back in those days they had as many hobos as we do now, except for when they would thieve and do wrong, he would hang them from the tree over by the Packard Library, at the Packard Library. And as you can see, it goes down here onto that, what used to be the original first floor. Still is the first floor technically, even though some would consider it a sub-basement or a basement. But that's because in the flood of 1863, all the silt from hydraulic mining came into Marysville and filled it up. You can see other historical buildings basically that got flooded in with silt also. And some of them dug it out, some of them built on top of the old rubble, some of them, you know, built another story on top of the existing first story, you know, and modified it however they had to. So basically a little bit of a history. Stephen J. Fielding, who used to own this house and built it, actually also I think was our first Supreme Court justice in California, or from California. I don't remember, but basically pretty interesting history, and it's cool to live in his original house, the oldest house in Marysville. My friend who owns these two houses here on the same lot, Stephen J. Fielding's Homes, Also redid the old Mission building, which is the oldest wooden building left in Marysville, going back from the Gold Rush. And that's the building kind of, I guess one way to say it would be on the backside of Tower Theater, semi-catty corner from Silver Dollar. And anyway, pretty interesting. I wonder where my girlfriend is, folks. Trying to go watch this parade so I can go in. She's probably warming up. Putting on something warmer. Comfort keepers. Oh, God bless her, I hear, folks. It's been a fun day. I'm glad I came. I plan on doing a bomb day here in a couple hours video. All right, where's your keys? Give them here so we don't lose them. Thank you. Pardon the video, folks. Cheese. All right, what we're gonna do is we're going to walk through this crosswalk here. Yep, walk here. California Capital Taiwan Association. Support Taiwan. Well, I'm on this side, so we're walking down this way. We're walking this way. Yeah. Hi. What is this? It's a 1916 Jordan Observation sedan. It looks like we got some sort of Pontiac. I don't know if that is the Corvair sister car or not, but it looks kind of like it maybe. That one was actually the one you wanted if you were to have one. Looks like we got an El Camino, an old Thunderbird. Looks like another El Camino. This very well could be a Mercury next in line. Looks like those are maybe some Chevys. Is that a Monte Carlo? Chevrolet. Oh, I got it. Oldsmobile 442, it looks like. Whatever they call that. Holy mackerel. Yeah. That's the one I'd like to have, folks. Of course, Rachel probably would like the Mustang Mach 1. Or is it a Boss 351? Well, if you need your taxes done, here's Nickel Tax Service on 6th and, well, it's not 6th Street, it's C Street. Right here, catty corner from the courthouse. our wonderful supervisor and appointed Seth Furrer to Yuba Water Agency director. He runs that. Go see for yourself. The average household, he only charges somewhere between $100 and $200 if you don't own a house and your taxes are fairly simple. It goes up. And see why we want him watching our numbers on why we want him watching our numbers. Let's go right, babe. Why we want him watching our numbers on the water agency, where, you know, they're trying to steal that somewhere between $500 million and $1 billion trust fund they've set up for themselves. The last thing you want to do is put a big, huge trust fund like that in front of a bunch of trust fund oligarchy kids, folks. It's important to keep Seth and John and Charlie and, well, that's pretty much it for now on that water board. Coming this way, trying to show you guys the dragon and the rest of it, but you may not get to see the dragon, folks. We'll see what happens. Oh wow, look at that. This is where the action is. This was taking a while, doing their dancing and a lot more show than we got to see. Well, I'm glad we went walking. Let's cross over, babe. Definitely filled up nice with people, folks. Thank you all for coming out. Ready to go into the Cortez room and have a nip. Maybe the wood butcher. Feels good to be walking, huh? Keeps the body heat going. Freezing. No more.
Wait till they're 14.
For that, buddy. I can look it up.
Family that gives you a card.
Wait, we might not go. Okay, we might not.
All right, folks, that's about it, because me and the lady are going to go ahead and walk to Jim Boy's. You guys have a great day. Talk to you soon.